Everybody, this is DLK. Yeah, today's concept is all about explaining about the songs of late. You can hear the song in the background now. This is a song I actually wrote because of I was going through so many stuff for many times. So I came out with this idea of putting this message out in a form of music, explaining sometimes people go through so many stuff, and some people may go end up taking drugs, may go doing many things to hurt themselves. So I try to combine all the pain in the form of writing the music, then putting it into the world, people to understand and see how the kind of pain I was going through, and then to encourage people to also help themselves in overtaking certain pain and then do them right at the same time. Sometimes you cannot, you know, uh, say you're going to hurt yourself because you're going through many pains. So that's how I came with this song. So if you listen to the song, bro, you will get to know more about what I was trying to say. So let's hear it once again. To some few, let's listen to the chorus and get to know more about how it was going. So listen to it. Yep. Today is all about explaining more about my songs and how I came about the songs. So I'll play a little bit, then I explain how it goes. Listen. Just to get bill of dollars, hunger right, ready to die, killing the soul to raise a family. Damn it, I call it do or die. Damn it, some people pointing fingers, right or wrong, in the name just to gain a power. Mind you, some just a little of your gain to being a survivor and what you call it hate again. So you see, this aspect so was about trying to explain how it is so hard for some people. Some people got so much that they think they have nothing, whilst others are fighting how to get even a square meal a day, and they didn't get it. So if you happen to get that kind of opportunity to have a meal square 3 square meal a day, you should thank God that things are going on well. Yeah, for sure. So I think this song is really motivating a lot of people as well. So let's go back and listen and then check it out. You be the power doesn't make you a god. You're still a little person under pressure of a god. It's making money, punching number one, ice off. Wind, Lord, rainy, shining, ready, hit the score. Border ringing, check out my screen, my baby's call. I'm busy, babe, don't call me, it's my mama's call. Did you hear what I just said on this side? It was like, if making money is a bunch of numbers, then I want a high score. Yes, in this aspect, like if you really going for something, go it for more, go it for sure. Don't go like you're afraid of going it, or you're shy, or you don't have much confidence. If you know this is where you go to hit it, go it even harder to hit it more. Yes, that's what it is. So it's so cool to get that understanding too. Let's continue. Your black ass come take me. I go high. You don't know what I do to make me go. I go higher. Yeah, you had that right. Not afraid to rise up. I'm a fighter. Let water come my way in this life. I'm a fighter. I will fall in this life. I'm a fighter. I get no reason to lose tonight. I'm a fighter. I'm pushing on. Doma nabra bonna bomu ya pajato brigade. Usense se bucha dane sikaje kaje sinboy. O'Brien chaba push matura mana fight on fashion yet. Guide me to your push me dia me de wa de kita from day. Yeah. And I say we are fire. Biti oju ni awaye. The president e bia da ye. The no one ni na so mu nkaye. It is fact, he said, I really love it. He said, with all the people that you help, sometimes the major ones that you expect them to, to remind you in the future to say, like, yo, Charlie, we thank you for all the support you've been giving for us all these years. Those are the same people that will never come back to you again. That time when they were having that much and you were doing everything possible to just support them, you end up coming back again after they gotten whatever they want at their safe. So I've blended languages, partial with the English and then the local language so that everyone will get it right. Let's hear it more. Now these boys are bored, me, no, if I can give you any more made up and candy booty, God let me go, favor movie, yeah, now, give me no drop, when I can't give me no blocking, do okay, now they no locking, go see one of the kind of shit. Let's get tired of praying for right, I'm a fighter, I wanna come my way in this life, I'm a fighter, I won't fall in this life. I'm a fighter. I get no reason to lose tonight. I'm a fighter. Then we go to one of the songs that really dear to me, and then sometimes I don't really like playing this song because it's so emotional that when I play it, I feel different. I feel a bit different when I play this song. It's so emotional. I wrote this song when my mom passed on after a very long time, like 10 years. I decided to write this song to express my, pain and then express my condolences to my own family and then thank my mom wherever she'd be in heaven that whatever she has put in me has really yielded a best of all fruit in the life. And I cannot thank her enough, like putting this message out, telling people in the whole world how important she meant to me and then what she has been helping me throughout the journey of my life. And if nothing at all, at least there's a time for me to tell the world the kind of woman who has been my life from day one. If nothing at all, your mother will carry you many months in her body, and then she bring you out. She never disliked to kill you during the moment, but she managed to carry all the pain just to make you survive today, becoming the person you are today. So I think we should give a thanks to all mothers in the life. So let's hear it a bit more. It's all about God's love. Miss you, mama. Miss you, mama. Miss you, mama. Miss you, yeah. Miss you, mama. Miss you, mama. Yeah. Miss you, mama. Miss you, yeah. Never told you could so soon. No. Always shine like men so soon. Oh. Why you had to say this is true? Praise and blessings in covering me. Yeah, no one fear no evil. Praise and blessings in covering me. I'll be your right. Bring my motion to the court. My friend went to the future. Share up you to make me smile. See we yeah. I'm trying to reply many messages I have. What's your name? Messaging me differently instead of carrying my life. See you every day. Away. See you every day. Inside of me. See why you there. Away. See you every day. It's mama. It's mama. It's mama. See you. It's mama. It's mama. See you. Probably Bobby Asini, Napo Konemi High, which means in us say we ask for whether our pipe you will do my dinner that you also be said that your brain certainly comes in the wire fight. Oh, boy, you may to know why you fight. Men fan with us and go say, oh, Braga Bona, only I will say, Jana Puchana Watata Pasti, our coma, and when you copy Japade could Sakawa, or when you Kakakara one and yes, sir. She was someone that could see the back. Again, with the story of how I came up with this song, it's quite interesting. When I started it, I was actually at the workplace. I was so tight. I was so tight, doing work at the same time. But I was having writing music or writing songs is something like a kind of a deliverance message from the sky or something. When you feel like you want to write it and you feel that deep at that moment, no matter what you do, you have to write it down. If you don't, it might fly away. Like if the message comes to you, you have to put it down on paper or put it on record. If you don't do this and it flies away, it's hardly to get the exact message you wanted. So for me, most of the time, I don't really like to just play songs or instrumentals, especially if I like listen to someone play instrumentals or have some kind of instrumentals on my phone or my laptop. I try not to play it if I'm not ready to write it, because if I try to do that, I may lose certain words or certain feels that I wanted to when I writing my own songs. So this one actually came when I was in the workplace. The feel came and I was like, it's been about 10 years now since my mother passed away. So rest in peace. So I decided that why don't I write something? So I decided to write something, and then that moment when the feel came, like I said, I was at the workplace. The whole place was busy, but I tried. And then the most funny thing is that I was busy that I cannot even get a chance to take a paper and a pen to write it down. So what I did was to be singing along. I would just sing it when the words come to me. I'll sing it in my head and then begin to sing it out, little by little. So I can sing like one particular phrase for like within a minute. Then I receive and next message. That's how I receive, because it's like it comes to me, the words come, and then I feel like saying it, and then that'll be the words to write down. So after saying it that much, after some time, it's like I heard someone talking to me again, like, okay, write this one again. So I'll be singing that one too. So I did that gradually before I realized I had so many. I think I had a complete verse written and the chorus written in my head before I even got time to sit and I find a pen and paper to write it down. And it was it's a challenging to do that, but I made it right because I feel was there. And when I feel is there, you don't actually find it difficult to even do it. So I did it anyway, and it was successful one. Yes. Inside of me, it's the way you dare. Away, see you every day. Missy Mama, need you Mama, Missy Mama, Missy. Yeah, I see someone messaging me now. That's part. Instead of commenting in the page, he'll comment on the other side. Yeah, I'm wearing the jacket because the place is a bit cold, so I need to hang myself with the jacket. Mhm. Yeah. Listen, wait, let's listen to this part again. Oh. Yeah. Okay, explaining it in English so that my guys who do not really understand the local language and Ghanaian local language. Sɛ baabi pama wo da na ɛdi kan, I pray to God Almighty to give you best of all places to stay in heaven. You know, that's the first thing I said. That in this life that I lived, I'm living, you have been the inspiration, you have been the motivative. You taught me so much that I never thought you could go that early. And then I said a whole lot. Let's listen once again and hear that. Yeah, that's one part too. You know, thinking about the kind of advice my mother used to give me. You know, she used to give me so much advice and um, advice, and some of the the common advice I always get from my mom is always cherish what you have and never be that greedy to people's things, and then work hard. Remember to work hard, and then don't be so like greedy to people's success to the extent that you want to do everything I mean everything possible just to get the kind of success other people have. If you keep doing that, it may land you to doing the so-called word sakawa, like the frauding system way, which you end up being caught by the police. That's why I did this. You know, when you're caught up by the police, they put handcuff on your hand. You're going to be jailed and sentenced, and who knows how many years you're going to be in the jail. And then, no matter how much the period of uh, prison will be, it is like a kind of waste of your life of living. For example, if you are to be arrested and to the cell, and then let's say you go about 10 years or 5 years, you see, and you have about let's say 25 years, and you're going 10 years. That means you're going to come out as 35 years, whereby all dreams, all plans are shut down. You're going to start all over. It's like you're being born again at the age 35. So it's never the good one. So I always get that message from my mom, and I think it's a beautiful message to give into a child like me at those times, and it has really helped me to stay, put to stay, in my lane that I wouldn't want to go extreme to level that will cause my kind of success into going backwards. And then again, is like the device in that the little that you have that you want to support people with, continue with helping people, and then no matter what, any targets you have in the life, you achieve it without one time. So those are the simple, advice you've been giving me and other stuff. Actually, when I was about to write this song, most people were like, I've been writing English songs so much, so why don't I write in English in the local dialects, the Chi, that's not Chi language, that's a Ghana language. So I tried to write it down, and people like, really, you could write in local language? It's like, hey, I'm a writer and a singer, songwriter, and so I should have more skills. And even though I know most people have problems, writing the local language when they are fond of writing English for some time, but I did my best, and I was able to write it because I've been speaking the local dialects also for a very long time. So I found my way out. So let's listen to that part of the song and we continue again with the discussion. Start it See you every day inside of me. It's why you there. Away. See you every day. Okay, wrapping up the whole story of my mom's songs and all that. My mom, passed away. That was 1st August 2009. It was a very long time ago, and it was one of the heartbreaking moments in my life. And at that moment, I wasn't. It was my first time experiencing in my family like a very close one has passed away. So I didn't really feel it. I keep seeing like it wasn't that real. It's like she pretending to be sick, to die or something. So for a very long time, like let's say for about 4 years ago, 4 years later, when I and my brother decided to visit my mom's hometown. My mom is a Fantin, yes, it's a Fantin, and then the Fantin, and she's a Muslim as well. So we visited her hometown, and then I was surprised. I couldn't hold my own tears when I saw her sisters, one of her sisters, and I felt all the pain coming back from that moment, and I was shedding so much tears that my brothers couldn't, stand those things. So we have to leave the place and then just find a way out to just leave the place because the tears was too much that we cannot be able to visit with the people. So I was taken out from the place some time in order to just for myself before we come back again. And then, yes, they may ask me what is happening. I say I didn't know. I just feel like the whole pain is coming after 4 years to my mom died. It was strong. It was strong. Anybody who hasn't been that, it's quite strong. So the next song we're going to talk about too is another one of the sad story. The story is it's about my dad too, and then passed away. Exactly 11 years. Yes, he passed away. That was 2019. Now, mom died in 1st August 2009, and then he also passed away on July 19, 2019. Wow. So the pain was something else. So I quickly have to write something down that I remind my mom and my dad at the same time. So this hard let's listen to a bit part of the songs and then we'll come back to it. So this time around I made it a root reggae song a bit. So let's listen a bit about it. What is life? What is life? You can't think to end. What is life? What is life? What is life? You can't live to end. What is life? What is life? What is life? You can't live to end. What is life? What is life? What is life? You can't live to end. Where you that I love you so much, and I know you love me so much. Where you going to live so soon, daddy? Some they cry, some they laugh, some they laugh, some they cry. All they want is what you left them gonna die. What is like being a new hope? What is like being a new hope? What is like if another shot is what is like being a new hope? What is like being a new look? What is like if another shot is what is life? What is life? What is life? You can't live to end. What is life? What is life? What is life? You can't live to end. What is life? What is life? What is life? You can't live to end. What is life? What is life? What is life? You can't live to end. Mama, someone not lion. Unbreakable stop on lion. Me never think you go lie down for daddy. Yeah, think say you got pretty face. See me daddy, pretty face. Black style and I don't get by your pretty face. What is life? Okay. What is life? What is life? Let's discuss a bit about this. What is life? With what is life? I actually came up with this story. Like I was saying, it is when my dad passes on, and I wanted to do something to, always remind myself of the pain. And then the whole story was different experience ever. You know, excuse me. You know, being the second time in my whole entire life experience of losing someone that has been my life, um, to lose a mom 10 to 11 years later on, to lose a father too. The feel that I felt when my mom passed on that same day, like that first day when she passed on, I didn't know what she said, but at that moment, like I said earlier on, I didn't feel it until 4 years down that we visited in my mom's hometown to see who's one of your sisters. And I felt that deep, that pain, the tears that flowing by even stopping. But my father's own was different because I held his hand. He was not well. He was on the bed. Every morning we used to go there and check on him, do what is needed for him before I go on to do other stuff. Most of the time when I go helping him to take some, water or something, I normally hold his hand as he's on the bed like this. And he would just hold my hand a bit tight. And I was like, it's something else. And it's one of the experiences I cannot even explain that much because that day I cried. I cried like a baby. Seriously, like I never thought it could be that painful. I was expecting maybe to have a similar experience that I had with my mom, so that the cry came after 4 years. But this one was not like that. No, this one was so painful. Was so painful, and I couldn't imagine. I was that moment what I was doing was I think I was pushing some clothes, and I heard the noise in the house. So I rushed through to check on what is the noise all about. And so the whole people, trying to say it should come down, like, has happened already. The only thing that we need is to just pray for the soul, and then that's all. But the pain cannot be that easily washed out. I didn't like it too. Most of my boys, students came around the house. And I was actually washing my clothes, and when they came around, this was happening. I couldn't stop the pain. I was just sitting there, with just tears, dropping. Like it's natural. Such things are natural. I don't know. Growing up is different thing. When you are that young, you don't really feel all this stuff. As you grow to a certain level of age, it's like your emotion is doubled to such experience. So I really had it deep down in me, and I couldn't stop the tears. I was just shedding tears like that. And all I could do just to drop down the tears. Not like shouting, but the tears keep dropping, dropping. Until one of my students came, like I said, he came and was like, they say you gotta take it easy. Like I was just looking at him like I could even say to him that he doesn't feel what I feel that time. The kind of pain I was going through, because I cannot believe. See, I know people die. There's no doubt about that. But I cannot believe finally it is my father's turn to die. That kind of feel, that kind of emotion that was around me. And it is something else. I don't think there's a word much to express this kind of feeling than to say it's painful. It is the most painful thing you can ever think in the life. I've never had any pain stream close to that. So I don't know. I don't know how people may think, or how people will be saying now concerning what I'm feeling and expressing now. But the feel I had was unexperienced one, like explainable one. There's no special way to explain that pain that time. So I passed through that pain after some days, after the phone and everything. And I have to write down the story, the song and the whole song into story. And I try to use certain things, certain words according to what happened that particular day in the song, so that anytime in the future, if there's a need like today, I'm being able to explain, I could explain myself well. Because one thing I'm saying is that we all have to be, this kind of cautious too. We shouldn't just be listening to songs so easily like that. If you want to listen to any song, try to understand it. At least if nothing at all, some keywords in the person uses in the word in the song, to understand the concept of the song, and then the why, the reason behind choosing those words. Because those words could mean so deep than the way you feel that moment. And I chose most of those words that I use in the song, which really connects to my emotions anytime I listen to the song. So most of the time, I don't like normally play two exact songs, because they bring me my memories back into those times and the pain and all that. And it has not been easy. And the way I came with the title was out of still the experience of the pain, that what is this life we have if one day we will just live like that? What is the whole life about? So it's like a question. The song was like a question. What is life? If you claim you are alive today, what is the purpose of your life? Is it only about to enjoy, eat, sleep? And what again? Is it only about to enjoy, eat, sleep? And what again? No, there's beyond those two things to be happy, eat, and sleep. No, there's beyond that. I think if pain has not been in existence, the world will never be a better place. And it's like, what I mean by pain is, anytime you are in a deep pain concerning any situation in life, it makes your your brain will really go to different level of a normal human. You have so much thoughts going through the head, and that is the time when you listen someone around to calm you down and to help you cool off that pressure. And when you are cool off, you're able to strategize how you do things well, so that I'm sure whatever that caused that pain, you will not, repeat that again. But suppose there is no pain, we will always create mistakes. We always make even worse or more mistakes than we are now. So I wouldn't call my father's death as a mistake. It wasn't a mistake. It is an occurrence that is bound to happen to any soul in the life. So his own happened, and then the pain I passed through it, and then what had happened exact day was also part of the pain that caused me to write a song to this standard. So I would want us to listen to the song from the chorus to the verse, then I explain why I use certain words into the song. Because on that day, you cannot believe that someone died. My dad has two wives, and my mom was the second wife. Then the first wife was many years ago, but he has kids with her. So we are still around the same house, compound household together. So that day of the funeral, when he passed away, you could see passion in the ladies who were from the first wife. I don't know how to describe their kind of reaction and behavior. I don't know if I should use they were excited or what, because there's nothing that showed that they were sad of what happened. Passion was all of them, like few of those that I saw. I see this kind of hastiness, hasty, they were in a haste of picking things up, like let's hurry up and just go and bury it. It's like, what? What is this reaction about? I know Islamically, when someone died, you have to do needful, but at least he has a family. Some people have to come and witness all this done before you can be quick enough going to bury and all that. So I feel like in one side of their reaction to me was like some people were happy as everything is gone, so that the property whatsoever is there should be shared so that they get their own share. So that's how I came up with the chorus, um, the verses that I had in the song. That some people were happy, others are crying, others are happy, or something like that. So let's listen to the song from top, then we'll see how it goes. Not a joke, wonder what is life, what is life, what is life, you can't live to end it. What is life, what is life, what is life, you can't live to end it. What is life, what is life, what is life, you can't live to end it. Can never live to the end, sure. What is life, what is life, okay, listen to the verse. Tell that I love you so much. And I know you love me so much. Why are you leaving so soon? This is a time, things are getting right now. Some they crying, some they're laughing. All because of what? Because of what you left. Oh my God. What is life if you get no hope? If you get no love, what is the whole life about? If you are even not sure whether you live today or tomorrow, what is the purpose of your life? You need to be conscious. You heard what I said. Some people they cry, others are crying, others are joyful, something like that. What is life? You can't live to end it. What is life? What is life? What is life? You can't live to end it. And the second verse I was talking about, when he was that youthful age, the energy, he power stronger down, lion, unbreakable, stubborn, lion. You never think you'll go lie down with daddy. Yeah, think say you got pretty face. Confessing me daddy, pretty face. Black star and I don't care by your pretty face. On them. Alright, I was talking about the second best of discussing describing my own father. I I didn't really witness much of his youthful age, but with what I was told by my elder brothers, that he's one of the guys that is strong, energetic wise. He's a hustler. He's a really hustler. He's energetic wise when it comes to searching for his target in the life, and physically. When it comes to him, like physically, you don't try, because there were several witnesses of my brothers concerning people that tried to attack him, that he gives only one slap and you wouldn't wake up. They'll just go to the floor, and then it will take time for you to stand on your feet again. So physically he was strong. So I was describing that one. And to one of the pictures I came across him, I love the picture. It's very unfortunate. I would have used that picture on the cover art of that song. That picture explains much about why I say, you think you say you have pretty face, come and see my father's pretty face. He's one of the cutest guy. No doubt about it. I know most people may comment by say, hey, because it's your dad, you cannot describe your dad ugly. No, this is actual, it's a factual thing I'm telling you. I love the picture. It's unfortunate I lost it because there was a time that we had this flood in the community. It's unfortunate the whole place was flooded. And I think I was not in the country even by then. And most of my items were cleared off by the flood. I lost it, but I saw that picture. Even that picture was attached to his old passport, and I was like, "This is really my dad in the youthful age. That is awesome. He looks cute. He's a bulky, like he's a bit kind of fat, but not that much. He's a very cute guy. He has a very clean skin. So I was like, if you think you have a pretty face, come and see my dad's pretty face. Black star line, I don't care about your pretty face. What I mean by black star liner is angel of death. You know, why do I use the word black star liner? Okay, there's a small story about um, the time where the blacks were colonized, were being taken as a slave to a different country to work, and then there was a time that we were about to be brought back to our country, and there was this boat that came. There's this huge boat that came to collect the people from the foreign country who are willing to go back to Africa. In that boat, there was you know, a design of a flag, and then they have a black star in the middle of it. So they call it the Black Star Liner. So it was collecting people from the European country going back to the Africa. So they termed that as a Black Star Liner. So I use a Black Star Liner as the angel of death taking the people back to their original home. Because we as a human, our original home is surely it's going to be in the grave. That's our death stage. So that's why I call it Black Star Liner. So, like I said earlier on, anytime you listen to a song, don't just listen to the song. Try to find out why certain words are used, and it will make you go deep down in the feelings. You'll get more of the emotions, you love it more. So, Black Star Liner, as angel of death, referring over there, doesn't care about your pretty face. They were more beautiful, handsome people, rich people, people with certain qualities who came on this earth. When their time was up, they all left. So when the time is up, there's nothing like you have those things, so you should be given the chance. No, you will go for sure. So that is why I call it what's life, because if all this life at the end, you're just going to leave. So what legacy have you left behind before leaving the life? So Black Star Liner doesn't care about your pretty face. You'll go for sure. So let's finish the song.
What is life? What is life? What is life? You can't live to end. What is life? What is life? What is life? You can't live to end. What is life? What is life? What is life? You can't live to end. What is life? What is life? What is life? You can't live to end. Everybody when you're having daddy. You little boy prayers to daddy. Me know you smell the well, daddy, daddy. Hope girl well having daddy. Yeah, like a boy praying to daddy. So we meet again of daddy,
All right. So that is it about the two most painful kind of experience in the life concerning death from my parents. Yes, is the saddest thing that ever happened to me. My mom left, and then my dad too left exactly within 10 to 11 years later on. No, such is life. And then it has been the most moment, like I said, in the what is life that why living so soon because I was thinking there's a time that things are getting better that I could have, given them the best of life they wanted, but it didn't happen that way. They left, that. So it's painful, that all they need is a prayer, and above all, life has to go on, and we have to also use that as an example to prepare ourselves even well before our time comes up. So that's it. So let's go to the next song. Like I said, in the initial of my song, if this is my initial of my life, if you just join, this whole thing is about explaining on how I came up with my songs, how I wrote the songs, and what makes the songs complete, and how I even generated the idea of the songs. That's why I'm making this live video. So I'll be playing most of my songs, and along the line, I'll be explaining how the songs, how they work, and all that. So enjoy it. So the next one we'll be talking about will be some kind of a bit controversial because it's partially politics and partially livelihood living and other stuff. So let's listen to it.
Brother business, this can do music, TLF in Lego, working on the streets. Feeling so lonely, yeah. No more food, no more dreams. How you gonna feel, yeah? Working on the streets. Feeling so lonely, yeah. No more food, no more dreams. How you gonna feel, yeah? 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 If I in trouble, like if I sleep from a gutter, get up my humble, how you gonna feel it? Wake up in 30, yeah, find my daddy. My seat broke from the reach. How you gonna feel your head? All my dreams to scatter. Cause I get no father. No more friends, no lovers. How you gonna feel your head? How you gonna feel your head? How you gonna feel your head? It's the policeman, putting power controlling people with a read that evil eyes. It's a policeman, shoot and kill the innocent people in a broad daylight. It's the policeman, still taking bravo cause the accident to waste the people lives. It's the rich man, still wasting money on unnecessary parties. It's the minister, still wasting money on the anybody gonna mobilize. Your community, they drinking water and a good road to live a simple life. Tell me how you feeling. 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 Oh my big brother, why don't you take your money on the street? Your kid brother never pays fees. You try my God is smoking weed. First the man and never been greedy. I just gotta need a little piece of yeah. Yeah. How you gonna feel it? Yeah. How you gonna feel it? How you gonna feel it? You gonna feel it? Walking on the street, feeling so lonely, yeah. No more food, no more dreams. Are you gonna feel your head? Walking on the street, feeling so lonely, yeah. No more food, no more dreams. Are you gonna feel your head? Are you gonna feel your head? Are you gonna feel your head?
Okay,
Are you gonna feel
so
your
checking on the messages.
head?
I'll explain about this song a bit, starting from the chorus. So once again, I'll play the chorus and I explain. So let's begin. No more food, no more dreams. Are you gonna feel your head? Walking on the street, feeling so lonely out here. No more food, no more dreams. Are you gonna feel your head? Okay, actually, this song is talking about generally it's talking about people in needy, and then talking about if if you are the kind of person you are right now, if you just wake up one morning and you find yourself walking on the street where you don't know anybody, and then you be like, you have food, there's no water, there's no money, you feel that kind of tense. You feel like, and how would you survive? You see, you wake up in the next morning, there's no water, no food, no nothing. You feel like if you don't have a job to do, the first thing that'll come to your mind is you want to steal someone, or you want to just do anything, anything just to make people, make yourself survive that moment. So, with what I'm saying is that if if this is what um, it feels like to have someone angry, then how are you going to feel as a person if you are to be in that position? What will be your actions if you be in that position? So listen to it once again. Let me start the chorus. Start again.
Walking on the street, feeling so lonely, yeah. No more food, no more dreams. Are you gonna feel your head? 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 If I in trouble, like if I sleep from a gutter, get up, my humble, are you gonna feel it? Wake up in early, girl, find a daddy.
Yeah,
I see from the beach. Are you gonna feel
it's
your
not easy.
head? All my dreams,
Listen.
walking on the street.
Feeling so lonely out here. No more food, no more dreams. How you gonna feel? Yeah, yeah, yeah. How are you going to feel when you are stranded? You wake up the next morning in your room. There's no money, there's no food in the house, there's no water. Even yes, you have water, but there's no food, there's no money. How are you gonna feel? Do you want the person to go and be eaten on the damp inside? If you find yourself in that position, how are you going to feel like all your dreams are gone? All the plans you had in the future that you want to be this person, you want to be that person, everything is gone because you don't have a father, you don't have a mother, your parents are no more, your friends are not around, you lost lovers because today, like I was saying in one of my talks, that the new real is fake. What I mean by that is for people to love you today, you need to be that person that can provide for them. If you cannot provide for them, they don't love you. So meaning the new way of identifying real people today is that they will fake to love you when you can provide for them. And if they cannot provide for you, you cannot provide for them, they never love you. Meaning that's the new rule, so we have to get used to it. Even though it's not the best way to go by that, but you don't have a choice. This is how it goes now. It's very sad. It's very sad. You know. So the song is like a question to you. How are you gonna feel? How are you going to feel if you are to be in a position of no money, no job, no food? What are you going to do? Will you decide to be going robbing people to get money, or will you decide to go to the dumping site to just let's say collect food from dumping site to eat, or you go begging on the street? Which one are you going to do? And especially if you are to be in the state and at the same time you don't have mom, you don't have dad, you don't have any person who loves you around to support you, how do you think life will be like? And then the funny thing is that the funny thing is that yeah, I can see some comments are coming. Uh, okay, so so how who inspired you to sing music? Wow. Before I'll continue, let me just explain this one quickly. You said who inspired me to sing music? Wow, wow, this is taking me way back. I actually I would say I inspire myself. I initially inspired myself by singing other people's songs. So those people that are singing their songs are those that inspires me the more. Because I started singing people's songs very very long time ago, and it has been. I never knew I could write my own song or to do music because I always feel like just singing people's songs, but not to write my own songs. But the last person I can count that made me feel like to do music or to sing a song is After J. He never knew that he's the one, but I'm saying it today. After J was the last person that reminds me to do music again. That was 2015. I've been singing people's songs for a very long time. If I remember, since from 1999, I've been singing people's songs a lot. Like one of the songs I've been singing, Westlife, Celine Dion, R. Kelly, and so much. Those were the foreign songs I love very much. Those were the 90s. And then coming to 2000s, I was listening to American hip hop songs like Lil Wayne, and those stuff. Yeah, the main Carter Jr. That was listening to most of his songs as well. He also inspired me. So my initial love of a song has been singing songs, like singing songs, singing rap songs. Until recently, I began to listen to rap songs like the American doing Carter Jr., doing the hip hop songs, rap songs. So that's when I started feeling like, okay, rap songs are also cool. But the last person, like I said, the last person that made me feel like writing song or doing song again was After J. I heard him. We're in the same community. After J is like a brother to me. We quote each other, we vibe together. He been singing those times very long time ago. So anytime I heard him singing, I feel like I can do it. I can do something, but I never knew how to go about it. In 2009, I tried together with one of my guy, Edward. Yes, salute to you, Edward. Edward is now a great, artist. He's a graphic designer now. He does everything, paints, everything design. He is the man on the top you can think of. He's not doing very great. He's an artist by profession. He does so much in artworks. You know, he's an art by profession. He's cool from the universities and he has all qualifications to teach in senior high school and all that. But he said one thing that I didn't know if I should say here, but it was a good one. He says to achieve your life goals, sometimes you need to die and come back again. You need to kill your old body and come out with a new body. That is whatever that you are asked to do, which is not what you want to do. You need to cut all that off and start afresh to what you want to do in life and never stop to that. Keep going through that and you get it. That was what the words he used to tell me. The last time we had during his birthday, that was what he told me, and it has been inspired. He is an inspiration to make me, continue with everything that I've been working for today. So that is about who inspired me to do music. So going back to my topic, Let me just do this quick. Inspired. Before the 90s. But currently, 2015, worse. So that is it. And talking about this, getting money, hungry, no food, no way to live life. I was asking a question: will you go to steal? Will you beg on the street, or eat food from the dumping site? These are options for many people to choose from, and it is not going to be the best if one should choose a negative one, like going to steal. Even begging could have been a bit normal, even though it's not the best option, though. Begging could have been a bit normal than comparing to going to the dumping site to collect food, thrown at the dumping site to bring home and eat, or to go and steal from people, rob people from their homes or in the workplaces just to survive. So what I can say is all these things will be happening if the country we live in, the leaders are not doing the right thing. They are not doing the rightful thing to make people survive. Because if someone to be in this state and he doesn't have a family that supports him, he will end up doing the negative one. When about 10 people, eight will fall to the negative ones, like going to the robbery or something like that. You know, if you see someone chopping, going fully for the gutters and all that stuff, how you going to feel? No father, no that. Your sick, broke family, they cannot support you. So how can you feel? All your dreams you planned in life is gone because you don't have a father, you don't have family, no friends, no lovers because you don't have money. Like I said, the new real today is pink. If you have money to feed them, they become the best of all friends. But if you don't have money to support them, forget it. Just ignore it. And today, accident also happening a lot in that country because most of these police people on the streets today, they are on the posts, but not with the right qualifications. So due to that, when even the driver is stopped on the roadside, and instead of checking the documents or the license to see that he has a qualification or he has what it takes to drive, because he's giving the bribe, he doesn't care. He just make you go. And if certain things are not right, he'll just go and then have an accident on the road. At that moment, who killed the people in the accident? Is it the driver or the policeman who didn't pass through a proper training and then allowed this driver to pass on by taking a bribe from the person? Understand? And then I also talked about this. People hear me talking about the rich people in our community. We have a lot of rich people in our community today, but these people will not support the needy. They always want to go to a place where they can throw money and then they'll be, hailing people, be hailing them with like, hey, he's a rich person, going to party, trade money. Whilst in your community, there's no water, there's no good road to live. Like, can go to a party and throw millions of Ghanaian cities. What kind of life are we living? I say it's very sad. If I give a reference to Ebony's, tragedy that happened on the road, she had an accident. The most funny things about Paul is that the accident she had, that particular road was not repaired. But on the funeral, if you see the millions of Ghanaian city that has been wasted, you think of all these things and you're like, no, some things are not going on right in our country. Our leaders are corrupt. Our own people who are rich to who could support to are not doing it because When you go and feed a poor person on the street, nobody will say thank you like on the social media to him, so he wouldn't do it. He wished to take a video of himself spreading money in the party, funerals. That one is acknowledged. But to see a poor man on the street who doesn't have a 3 square meal a day is difficult for a person to do. And at the long run, you see our young brothers too. If this person didn't get money to eat and all that, he began to rob and all that. You end up. This is repart. Listen. The person is dead. The community. Listen, let me start again. Take your time. Listen, listen.
Policeman shoot a killing innocent people in a broad daylight. It's the policeman still taking bravo cause the accident is wasting people's lives. It's the rich man still wasting money on unnecessary parties. It's the minister still wasting money on the dead body gonna mobilize. Your community, they drinking water in the good road to live a simple life. Tell me how you feeling. Tell me.
How are you going to feel? Just think of all this. How are you going to feel? The police shot and killed a human in a broad daylight, all because they were misinformed without cross-checking of the information they were giving. This happened in my community. I wasn't around to witness it, but people witnessed it, and it was all over the social media that there was a wrong information given by the police concerning certain robbery ongoing, which wasn't true. And those guys were killed on the broad daylight with the guns. Nothing was done till today. This has been the story since 2016. Was it 16 or 17? Was it 16 or 17? I think 16, 17 thereabout. So this we're talking about. So it is the kind of story talking about that I collected in making this music. Like I said, if you don't listen to the lyrics, you will never know why certain words are used in the songs. Let's continue.
Tell me how you feeling. Tell me how you feeling. Tell me how you feeling. Oh my big brother, why you taking money on the street? Your big brother never pays fees. You tell my God smoking weed. You rest the man and never been greedy. I just gonna
See?
need a little piece of yeah.
This is the same story I was saying about if the person doesn't have a job, no money, and if he did not decide to find a job to do, and if he did not decide to, you know, get a job to do and get money to feed himself, if he decide not to go and beg or to take food from people by begging, he will end up stealing. You be attacking people, take money. And when you take money, you would want to feel strong enough so that when he goes for robbery, he can scare people and go away. That will end up going to the gym, lifting up heavyweight metals, and then going around to people, attacking people on the street. You just lift the metals and become now, muscular in the body, all in the name of no, there's no need for him. So he'd make a decision for himself on how to live and survive. Let's continue.
How you gonna feel it? How you gonna feel it? How you gonna feel it? You gonna feel it? Walking on the street, feeling so lonely, yeah. No more food, no more dreams. How you gonna feel your head? Walking on the street, feeling so lonely, yeah. No more food, no more dreams. He got a feeling, yeah. He got a feeling, I got a feeling,
Yeah. So this we're talking about the stories and how things go on. So let's check another song and see how it's go by. This this actual song is it's one of the songs. Let's just listen to it. Let's get. I want you to take your time and listen carefully after we discuss about it.
What you wanna see from the black money? Everything you do, they don't like it. Can't give me some my black money. Yeah, me know. Tapping them on the semi prayer. Me charger. We should be someone up higher. Put the black man when you had to put me down in a bucket. Yeah. Black man, when you see you cry, you begging. We never cry begging. Ask me never let it. When you had it any night, cause of me. Yeah. You want to know how we do this all the time. I'm close look up in the eye, cause if Babylon is again in the eye has a fire, yeah. See, I'm really lifestyle of black man. Watch your back, will stop the man. Put tight your brain, fire on this brain.
This is the Taga. You can't eat your breakfast. Just a little thing and talk about it.
Out of pride and tiding, showing love. Never leave him, cause it's them of love. Them you feel people, show them love. This DJ you top man, we not lazy man. Make the money, more than Pablo Escobar. Hustle and kill me, keep us cause and the real man. Put no bad man, show them I go take over. Tell myself soon richness over. Hey brother, but not the far
We're getting some other private questions on my WhatsApp. You should keep the questions on your life. Yeah, I can see some questions are popping in the life too. Okay, I'll be asking both questions on the WhatsApp and then those on the live show. Okay, where this one goes. Okay, she says, how did you know you can sing like how did you know you can sing like how did you know you can go far with your songs? Well, there's two persons in one. Okay, how do you know you can sing? I think I just explained this one. I actually my singing started as I love listening to other people's music the way back in 90s. I think 99. I carried it already. And it has been, what I've been doing. I thought my own interest was just to listen to people's song. If I like it, or if I like it, I just keep singing it. But I never thought that I could sing myself, write my own song or something until not long ago, 2015. I tried 2009, 8 to 9. It didn't go well. Like I wanted to start with rap music. It didn't go well, so I stopped until 2015. I was still encouraged by TJ. By the way he does his music, I felt like I can do something now. I tried so many. By then, I had tried so many. I tried so many, but the one I tried my first to write was one song I called it the comedy scene. It took me 3 weeks to write this song. It was my first experience to write a comedy song. It took me 3 weeks, and I did it. I tried my best to write that song. It was difficult for me. It took me 3 weeks, like I said. I tried my best to write it, and it went somehow. So let me type the reply
When I bring them on the semi prayer, and then they charge we should miss a one up higher. But the pop man, the way you had to put me down, me never get yeah. Black man praying, you see you cry, you begging. Me never cry begging, cause me never let it. When you had it any night, cause severe. Yeah. You wanna know how me do I do this all the time? I'm a close local in the eye, cause if Babylon is in the eye, has a fire, yeah. See, I'm really lifestyle, black man. Watch your back, a wall of stop the man. To put tiger rain, fire, fun, brain. Yeah, but faces in them talk about. Yeah, can't teach your brother, them about. As a little, see them talk about.
it is. I was singing, and I was singing people's songs, like I said, people's songs. I never thought I could sing my own, or write my own songs until 2015. So that's how it is. I never thought I could sing my own song. I was just singing other people's songs. So that's how it came. And now, you can tell, right? There's some questions there. Yes, and now from that time in 2015 that I used playlists to write. From that time I began to write a bit fast. It would take me, I think by 2015, when I wrote that one, they write again till 2016. I featured one guy. It took us hours to write together. So we did that. And then 2016, in 2016, I traveled out to the country. And then I didn't write any song. I was still rehearsing so many songs. And then 2017, July 24, 2017, July 24th or something, I came to Ghana for a band vacation. And by then I came with a song that I wrote that I cannot tell how long I took to write it because I was doing other stuff. So I came and I recorded that song, and the song was titled Rotating. That was the first song I wrote after 2015. Yes, Rotating was a story I had already in my mind that I wanted to write long ago concerning concerning the past relationship that didn't go well and the trauma through it. So after that, so let's talk a bit about Black Man. I really like. Okay, let's go. Yes. What do you want to see from Black Man? Everything you do, they don't like him. No matter what you do in life, you will never satisfy someone. So just do what you can do first. But the Black man working hard upon me that me never get. Cast me never lazy. Shit. Let me just chip in with this explanation for Gotcha. You see, it's so funny in this life that Every person we know, generally, every person do have some people around him that we not really like him that much. And similarly, we also have someone that would want to see his downfall in no matter what they do together. So with such people, no matter what you do to them, they never appreciate it. It never make them feel happy about it. So what I could say is that you like the kind of person you live in. You are human. I mean, Almighty God, the creator of the whole world, heaven and earth. People still don't cherish certain things that He does. He did to us. So if you are human and you think you want to impress the whole world, you have a big problem because I don't think even within your family there's every person who loves you. So talk less of the whole world. So it's not possible. So all they can do is just fight hard, do what they can do, and leave the rest. Because always some people will be fighting to pull you down in whatever ways you be doing to just achieve something in life. So that's it. So I was just explaining. And then there was a time that we had this news across the world concerning Joy Floyd, and then some people in the US concerning this problem they had, the police, maltreating the guy, and so many stories. And the whole world stood up. The Black Lives Matters and all that. I'm not against of the black man's lives. We all support every person that needed a support in the life. We cannot afford to commit mistakes or make a crime in our own interest to make people suffer. No, it's never possible. I'm not subscribing to such life. We all want people to have a living a better life, a successful one. But when it comes to the turn that you are talking about Black Month or Black Life Matters, and you are commenting on social media, but at the same time, within yourself in the family, you are not cool with your own brothers in the house. So how sensible does this make? It doesn't make sense. You claim Black Lives Matters, but you cannot eat the same bowl with your own black brother. So what were you saying on social media? It doesn't make sense. Before you can tell to the whole world that Black Lives Matters, you should check yourself properly. That do I have a cool relationship with my own brothers? Do I have a cool relationship with my friends? This is what you should cross check before you can go to the extent of doing those stuffs. So that's what I was saying. So that's it. Let's continue the song.
Yeah, I want to know how we do this all the time. I'm a close look of in my eye, cause the Babylon is in my eye, has a fire, yeah. See, I'm really lifestyle of black man. Watch the back of wall, stop the man. Put tiger brain, fire, brain. Yeah, fat faces in them talk, not talk about. You can't eat your brothers, them about. As a little thing, them talk about. Yeah. How your brother hiding, showing love. Never leave him, cause it's them of love. The beauty of people, show them
Make the money, man, a public has so bad. Has a hat to my triple card, and you will do. Money, ready, money, man. No room, telling people say you want to cry. This same blood man coming like a brother man try to tell the haters say Ghana have me motherland. Make the money, each of them. Miracle on the street, change the man of God is man. Has the happy humanity, the hater watch a man down. Match it together. Choice, your ain't time to feed your chosen color. Remember, say we black people, we don't care about the white man. I get the smoke up with a roger. Show me love in the people, not a one corner. Whack, say you battle to support your brother. Show me battle till them cut, load the lava. Okay, we'll continue the conversation some other time. Until then, I will just rush and play some of the songs so that you just feel the songs. this quick feel of the songs. The next time we'll meet up, make so much discussion about the other songs.
Compliment all the banner and the people in the place, see?
Yeah.
Can do music, brother people up. This is the DLK, tell them.
Monday.
Monday.
Some people were saying Monday. I didn't say Monday. Man them, trying to be stronger than the people you are competing with in the life. Because the life is all about like competition. You try to succeed in the life. So you need to power more. That is Monday. Power more. Do more to achieve what you want to achieve in life. Monday, Malha. Wake up in the morning, searching for my money. Looking for people that's my money. We don't care about the one, them all funny. They search, them all funny. Build the machine as a money. Them all one slow, them all funny. They can't quench me, find me, running. See the face, just like a boy. A good boy for that big brain. The coffee machine down with me, big brain. You make laugh your carry, la. Me never carry last, la. And on the face, me coffee man them, all. Na. Me coffee man them, me say me one, fa. Hey. And then
Man never shut down. When Monday I lock down, so man them a run down. Monday I broke down. Them a run till I come down. Why be a rock god? Rebel gang react to them again. Die, soon so fire place to them. Pick up a man them knees. Wash up the place for any teachings when I crazy.
who that?
Some little boy agree with the media. From the bad man politician from the Philippines spoken in every corner. Some boy on stuff them like a banana.
And then Monday. We gon' be money. Me say me one. This is the first song that I was thinking about. This is the first song I wrote in 2017. The one I said after being inspired by FJ, this first song I wrote. It's kind of a broken song that I felt long ago. Young cop.
What it see me? I don't know what it see me. Or do you wait? What it see me?
Whoosh.
I don't know what it see me.
Young cop.
What it see me? I don't know what it see me. Somebody be the man young one. But champion, you want me stay, babe.
You want me stay?
Push away,
I don't
oh,
say.
baby.
You want me stay?
Push away, baby. Put it in the big Yameda. Oh, do you want me?
Whoosh.
You gonna do me to me now. Why you keep quiet? Oh, do you want me to
You know.
oh, do me my plan and my shame? Oh, do you want me? Why you keep quiet? Oh, do you want me to oh, do my plan? Oh, do you want what's it? You see, I'm a cool, you see, give you my life, girl. Why you full of earning fees? Wash away my life. Say I'm sorry. Like a singer, boy, bringing I'm shit that thing, come fish that in a bit that tape every night. It's gonna be there, anointing, these are the things that I keep inside of me. Now, under me,
yeah, that's it. Love it. Listen. I'll play more. Yeah. I'll play more. Don't worry. How do you make yourself happy? Yeah, everybody has his own way of making music makes me happy. And then after the broadcast song, let's go to laugh song at least once in a while. This one is called My Cool. Let's go. Take control of my heart. I come my bed and change. You must see it. Take control of my heart. Oh, I made up. Take control of my heart. Drive me crazy. You make bad man fall in love. You want everything, I mean I will lie. You got me over the superstar for the love me too, girl. You tell me you are okay, my lady, drive me crazy. Then we go to the next one for friend of mine. We'll discuss about this house. I just want you to have a feel of this. The next time we come, we discuss about this. Mio party masaya, mio party mia, manane, mio party melokaya, mio baso vihu. Open your mommy, open your color mommy, open your friend mommy, baby girl. Wish, wish. I'm not married to town. Been in trouble and many seas. Searching for a truly love. See all the whole world. See the white, see the black, see the top, see the shot, see the back, see the shot. Purchase your tracks today. Me on my team, I see ya. Me on my team, me ya. Me on my trip, me don't pay ya. Me on my sorry, I'll be a friend of mommy, I'll be a follow mommy, I'll be a friend of mommy, baby girl. I'll be a friend of mommy, I'll be a follow mommy, I'll be a friend of mommy, baby girl. I'm married to town, I'm feeling better. I'm married to town, I'm feeling better. See my sin, see me, so me. See my sin, see me, so me. Show me love, show me well, show me light.
King, yeah. Give me that thing, hold me that thing, shake it one for me. Me out party, my see ya. Ladies, me out party, me see ya.
Banana.
Me out voucher, yeah.
Yeah, if you just open the song, the live. Yeah, if you just open the song, the live. It's all about explaining my songs. So this is the last song I'm playing for the day. So that we'll continue the next time. And I'll explain those what I had played from start from how you gonna feel black man. I think I've finished with how you gonna feel. I'll start from black man they protect me, woman from man is a child. And I'm even add more this time next time. So this is the last song and I'm out. Thank you all for supporting those I came alive with the Christians. Thank you all for watching.
Baby girl, you be number one. Baby girl, African lady. In a million, but my lady. You know, anybody, come on, lady. Just you never make me. Baby girl, you got all the sweetie. Everybody, African OG. Better tell you what me how you own it. Suchiana, Raivana, Suchiana, Suchi. You get wine I love. Suchiana, Raivana, Suchiana, Suchi. Head of wine I love. Coming out so funny, Parubana.
Chicken pana, Sonic Amapilo, Swinky Adawani, Tunaniki Yadukula Kuwana, Atanwa, Sorry Mata, Ramuria, Askihan, Joki, when you never step plenty, Joki, when you never step plenty, the girl always give double tea. Love a minute, I'm a memory, smiling laughing like you're my own baby. Whoosh, whoosh. So, give me a shout out to all guys. Shout out to all the guys like in my life. You know, I have the first person, Hussein, Mohammed, Shokia, and all the guys that love music. And thank you. It's not a joke. Monday.